Okay, in this virtual tour of Lot 10, I'm actually going to start out here on the road, which is Whitaker Road. And I'm going to show you the road frontage and then the access in on the private drive that brings you back to the south end of the property. The video will go from the south end, go up to this point, which is a great area for a camper. There's another good spot here on the point, and then we'll end up down here on the west side where this big oxbow is, a beautiful pool, almost like a little pond or lake right there where oxbows. So that'll be the route of today's tour. This is the lane going back to the property, but it comes off of Whitaker Road, which this is maintained year-round. And if you did want to plow your own driveway, you can. There's no homeowners association that says you have to, but that brings you right into the property. The lane continues across this little bridge there and then goes up into the woods, and around the bend will be the property. Okay, so now we're at the property. Survey lines are still marked. You see the pink there. So this would be the actual, this is the south line that I'm standing on. There's a gate going in, and then down there, that pink ribbon, that's the continuing line. So this would be the south end of the peninsula, looking north. That's the gate and the lane that goes in to the point of the peninsula. Okay, so I've walked in, that's looking south, that's the gate. I just walked heading north up here, up the trail. River's out in front of you, and then right here is a nice little turn, and that's a great spot for a camper site. And there's also this lane that got started, they didn't finish it, but that lane going up there is another camper site or campsite up on the pinnacle at the point of the peninsula. Let's go down and check this out. Alright, so now I'm at the most cleared camper site. You can just picture a camper sitting right there, picnic table, and then this is what's fantastic. That's your view looking down the river. Then across the river, if you can see, that's just a big ledge. So obviously nobody's getting closer than that. But down here on your property, it's nice easy access right into the water. And this is giving you a really good feel for the flow. If it was a very rapidy, high energy river, none of this would be frozen. It's just got a nice subtle flow that obviously it does freeze when it gets real cold, but that just kind of shows you that in the summer, spring and fall, it's nice and wide, canoeable. It's just absolutely beautiful. Okay, now I've moved down to the point. I was over there on the east side, and now I've kind of walked down to where the point is of the property. So now again, you're seeing it with a lot of ice melt off, snow melt off. We had rain yesterday, so it's nice to see there's no high water. I mean, right there's the edge. It's a great time to see it in its most raw form. It can only get prettier than, more pretty than this. Okay, now I'm on the west side. That's looking northwest. This is the west side. There's a really pretty oxbow where the river bends right here, and then of course there's a big ledge on the other side. But this is almost like a little lake. Is the river doesn't a big turn. They call it oxbow. So good fishing, good swimming, even on this side. So you've got what 270 degrees of this real pretty water. There's again, you can see the flow. Nice flow, but nothing dramatic, so you can kayak, canoe, swim. So that's the peninsula in Rossie, New York.